Good afternoon, guys. How are you today? Are you all right?
Hi, teacher.
We're gonna start.
Thank you.
Uh, we have a long explanation coming about two different topics, which is present simple and present continuous. In the meantime, can you open your books, please? Can you open your book? So, did you do your homework?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, more or less. Only one person, I think, that. Oh no, 4 students, 5 students. Okay, I haven't checked the others, but look out of your classroom window. Unfortunately, we are not in class. Well, we are in class, but it's an online class. So look out of your window or your home window or your office window. What can you do? What can you see? Sorry, what can you see? What is happening now? For example, a man is running down the street. And what about you guys? At home or at your office?
The,
What's happening?
the birds are cheering outside
Okay.
of my house.
Yeah, the birds are singing. Only that?
Um, yes, for the moment.
For the moment, yes. Okay. And what about the others? Natalia, Marlene, what's happening now? Where you are, around you, out of the window?
Um, and the window of my house is a little air is blowing.
Yes. It's
Uh,
snowing?
Flowing.
Uh, slowing? What do you mean of slowing?
First turn, come back to me because I didn't understand you correctly.
You didn't understand correctly?
Yes.
Why?
Se me está difficult.
It has been difficult, present continuous? It's actually
Yes.
easier. So for example, you have there an example, another students are waiting for
A
their
goat
class.
is eating grass.
Correct. Yep. Another participation for other people.
my neighbor is building something outside.
Okay, is building something outside. In my case, some teachers are explaining in grammar in other classrooms. Some teachers are explaining. A lady is walking in the corridor here in my school. A lady is walking in the corridor. So what's happening, Marlene? Outside?
I wearing t-shirt.
I'm wearing
I
a
am wearing a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
No te pregunté qué estabas vistiendo, te pregunté qué estaban haciendo por ahí cerca. Out window, remember. But it's okay. You're using present continuous. Yeah. What is happening around you? What is happening? Look around you. What is happening?
I am
No,
working.
you know. What is happening around you? Not you, around. A person, a rat, a fly.
The mom sería no, sería my mom cleaning. Cleaning
Is
es lavando.
my mom
Is cleaning.
is cleaning
Cleaning. Ajá.
the house.
The house.
Okay. Yes. And the others? Yeah, I'm listening. Supposedly it was homework, eh? Supposedly it was homework. I haven't finished checking the others, but I checked only one person. So supposedly it was homework.
Well, in my house, I've been seeing several little birds flying.
Okay. Yes, you're right. So some birds here are also singing.
In my neighbors walking.
Okay, my neighbor is walking.
Yeah.
Michelle, Alfonso, Andy. Thank you very much.
In my house, in my house, my mom is sleeping. I can see in my window the children are screaming.
Thank you. That's all right. And for the others? No? Okay, don't forget because it's part of your homework. Yeah.
And here,
Ah, yes.
in this moment, my dad is cooking the food. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in your house, but yeah, I guess.
Yes, but no sé si estaba bien
No,
in
it's
this
fine.
moment or right now.
Both.
Good.
Both. Ambas. Both.
Thank you.
No worries. Anybody else? Okay, so just remember another use of present continuous is describing what's happening around you. You can describe people, you can describe animals, you can describe whatever is happening, no? So for example, here in Cuernavaca, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, yeah. Okay. So can you go to next page, please? Next page, we have some people, we have a picture. Yeah, who is who at the art exhibition? Art exhibition is like a museum, it's like an, you know, it's the same, no? As in Spanish. You can, when you go to this art exhibition, you can look at the paintings, look at the portraits, all that is in exhibited, no? All that is exhibited in that art gallery. So look at this photo, look at this picture. What about these people? What are they doing? Can you tell me what are they doing?
They are talking
Yeah, they are talking.
about art.
Okay, they're talking about art, maybe. What about this lady? What is she doing?
She's drinking
Yeah.
wine, no?
Maybe she's drinking wine. Oh, Natalia, you were saying something? Can you repeat, Natalia, please?
She's drinking of the wine.
She's drinking a wine, a glass of wine. Correct. And what about these people?
They
They
are what,
they are speaking.
They're
speaking something.
they're speaking something there.
They are
Uh-huh.
flirting.
They're flirting. Ah, yeah. How do you know? ¿Cómo sabes? That word because you flirt. They are flirting. Correct. Ah, very good vocabulary. Thank you very much. What is that? Denise, illustrate us with that vocabulary.
Flirting es coquetear, según yo.
Ah, yes, correct. Yes, Alfonso, were you going to say something?
No, decía they are talking.
They are talking. They are. How do you say chismear? How do you say chismear? It's a verb. Empieza con G.
Sharing?
Nope. G. Dije G, no sí. G. Don't you like that? Chismear? Don't you
Oh.
like that?
Jigger?
Jigger? No.
No.
Yoshi?
Yoshi? No, Yoshi is from Mario, Super Mario. Gossip is the verb. Entonces, ¿cómo sería? Ellos están chismeando. How would you say that?
Gossiping?
They are gossiping.
There are gossiping.
Gossiping. They are gossiping, correct.
Gossiping.
Or echar despapalle. Banter is the verb. Banter. With your friends, no? We always do that with our friends. So they are bantering. They are bantering. What about the girl? Look at her face. She is what? She's doing what?
Hair curly?
She's happy.
Happy?
She's
Happening.
happy, obviously, but she is,
Smiling.
Happening.
yes,
Smiling.
smiling. Thank you very much.
Smiling.
Smiling. She is smiling. She. Ahorita lo vamos a ver en el listening. And finally, what about these guys? What are they doing?
They are looking for something in the painting.
Okay, they're looking
Yeah.
for something.
Maybe.
They are looking for an address.
Maybe they're looking for an address.
They are singing, sería.
They are singing. ¿Están cantando? Are you
Ajá.
sure?
No, watching sería.
They're watching.
They are watching
Huh?
maps.
They are watching maps, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna listen because we don't know who is who. Yeah, we don't know who is who, this person, so we don't know their names yet. So listen according to the audio and write their names.
10.6. Who's Who at the art exhibition?
Oh dear, I don't know anybody. Who are they all?
Don't worry. They're all very nice. I'll tell you who everybody is. Can you see that man over there?
The man who's standing in front of the window.
Yes, the man wearing the bow tie. That's Eric. He's American, from New York. He has an art shop there. He often visits London to buy pictures. He's very rich and very funny.
Ah, yes. I can see that. The woman next to him is laughing a lot. Who is she?
That's Charlotte. She's lovely, very clever. She's a professor at the university. She teaches art history.
I like her bag. And who's that on their left? She's wearing a beautiful pink scarf and drinking champagne.
That's Helena. She's a writer. She writes stories for children. They're excellent. A very nice lady.
And who's the man she's talking to? He's got a beard and he's wearing a big black hat.
Ah, that's Anton. He's an artist. A very interesting man. He lives and works in Paris most of the time. That picture over there is one of his. It's called The Tree.
Really? Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, so that's Eric and Charlotte, Helena and Anton. Now, who are those two over there? The guys with the brochure, that they're looking at Anton's painting.
Ah, yes. That's Leon and Peter Vine. They're brothers, and they're both art dealers.
And do they work in London?
Yes, they do. They have an art gallery in Bond Street. Come with me. I'll introduce you to them, and I'll get you a brochure.
Thank you.
One more time, or that's okay?
One more time.
One more time.
10.6. Who's who at the art exhibition?
Oh dear. I don't know anybody. Who are they all?
Don't worry. They're all very nice. I'll tell you who everybody is. Can you see that man over there?
The man who's standing in front of the window.
Yes, the man wearing the bow tie. That's Eric. He's American, from New York. He has an art shop there. He often visits London to buy pictures. He's very rich and very funny.
Ah, yes. I can see that. The woman next to him is laughing a lot. Who is she?
That's Charlotte. She's lovely, very clever. She's a professor at the university. She teaches art history.
I like her bag. And who's that on their left? She's wearing a beautiful pink scarf and drinking champagne.
That's Helena. She's a writer. She writes stories for children. They're excellent. A very nice lady.
And who's the man she's talking to? He's got a beard and he's wearing a big black hat.
Ah, that's Anton. He's an artist. A very interesting man. He lives and works in Paris most of the time. That picture over there is one of his. It's called The Tree.
Really? Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, so that's Eric and Charlotte, Helena and Anton. Now, who are those two over there? The guys with the brochure, that they're looking at Anton's painting.
Ah, yes. That's Leon and Peter Vine. They're brothers, and they're both art dealers.
And do they work in London?
Yes, they do. They have an art gallery in Bond Street. Come with me. I'll introduce you to them, and I'll get you a brochure.
Thank you.
Okay, so we start from the easiest. What about the brothers? What are the names of these guys?
Leon and Peter.
Leon and Peter, correct. So on the other side, who is this man who's wearing a hat?
Anton,
It's Anton.
Anton,
Anton. And next to Anton is
Elena.
Elena,
Helena. Helena. Remember, H, cuando tenemos H, Helena. And what about the guys in the middle?
One is Eric. The one is Eric, and the other one is Charlotte.
Charlotte and Eric, correct. Okay, if you didn't notice, the names were here. We're gonna listen for the last time, but this time I'd like you to pay attention to check carefully and complete the table, yeah? So first of all, what are they doing? No, you can answer this without the audio because the pictures tell us, no? What do they do? Remember when you are asked this question, what do you do? What do they do? It's ¿a qué te dedicas? For example, I'm an English teacher, pero también puede significar ¿qué haces? ¿Qué es lo que haces? ¿No? I teach, I work in an office, or I work at school, ¿ya? ¿A qué te dedicas y qué haces? ¿No? So here you can answer without the listening. Si quieren les doy 2 minutes to answer this, because as you notice here, with the photo, you can answer. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to answer this part, and I play the listening in 2 minutes, okay? Okay, ready? Listen carefully, check if you were correct here, and also, what do they do? ¿Qué hacen?
10.6. Who's who at the art exhibition?
Oh dear, I don't know anybody. Who are they all?
Don't worry. They're all very nice. I'll tell you who everybody is. Can you see that man over there?
The man who's standing in front of the window.
Yes, the man wearing the bow tie. That's Eric. He's American, from New York. He has an art shop there. He often visits London to buy pictures. He's very rich and very funny.
Ah, yes. I can see that. The woman next to him is laughing a lot. Who is she?
That's Charlotte. She's lovely, very clever. She's a professor at the university. She teaches art history.
I like her bag. And who's that on their left? She's wearing a beautiful pink scarf and drinking champagne.
That's Helena.
10.6.
Sorry, guys, I moved that one more time.
She teaches art history.
I like her bag. And who's that on their left? She's wearing a beautiful pink scarf and drinking champagne.
That's Helena. She's a writer. She writes stories for children. They're excellent. A very nice lady.
And who's the man she's talking to? He's got a beard and he's wearing a big black hat.
Ah, that's Anton. He's an artist. A very interesting man. He lives and works in Paris most of the time. That picture over there is one of his. It's called The Tree.
Really? Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, so that's Eric and Charlotte, Helena and Anton. Now, who are those two over there? The guys with the brochure, that they're looking at Anton's painting.
Ah, yes. That's Leon and Peter Vine. They're brothers, and they're both art dealers.
And do they work in London?
Yes, they do. They have an art gallery in Bond Street. Come with me. I'll introduce you to them, and I'll get you a brochure.
Thank you.
We check answers, right? So here are the answers. Eric, yeah, he's standing in front of the window. Yeah, what do they do? He has our shop in New York, and he often visits, visits London. Charlotte, podemos decir que she's smiling, o también puede ser she's laughing, ¿no? Laughing, como el Joker, que se ríe mucho el Joker. She's laughing a lot and talking to Eric. Yep. And what does she do? She is a professor. She teaches art history. Yeah. She's a teacher or she's a professor. Then we continue with Helena. What is she doing? She's drinking champagne, no? We already said that. She is a writer, sorry. She's a writer. She writes stories for children. She writes stories for children. And Anton, he's talking or chatting, también puede ser, he's chatting to Elena. He's an artist. He lives and works in Paris. Yeah, he lives and works in Paris. And finally, we have these two guys, Leon and Peter. What are they doing? They are looking at Anton's painting. They are art dealers and they have an art gallery in Bond Street. Yeah, in Bond Street. O también puede ser they work in an art gallery. Wait. Yeah, so sorry. One friend. Yeah, so we are here, Leon. Leon and Peter, they're looking at Anton's painting. They are analyzing or admiring. También puede ser they are admiring Anton's painting. They are art dealers and they have an art gallery in Bond Street. Yeah, they have an art gallery in Bond Street. Any questions about vocabulary, guys?
No, teacher.
No? Are you sure? Okay, if you don't have questions, we go to the explanation. Before we continue, before you do exercise number 3, let me explain here a little bit on a Word document. So the topic that we will be revising these days is, there are 2 topics, present simple and present continuous. Yeah, first we start with present simple. When do we use present simple? We use it when we talk about routines. No, that's the first, routines. When we talk about facts. What is a fact? Fact is information about you, about something, yeah. Also, we use it for what else? Facts, routines, likes and dislikes. Yep, this is when we talk about present continuous. And for example, we have I, you, he, she, it, we, they, right? So for example, I can say I go. You have. We watch. They eat. And we have different verbs. What happens when we talk about third person? It changes. Yeah, this is when we are mentioning, when we are saying a sentence in positive sentence. For example, we can say das. He runs. Especially this part, we have to add yes. Yep. This is in positive sentences. I go to school every day. You have a beautiful house. He has 3 cars. She does exercise every day. My dog runs around the park. We watch TV. They eat a big sandwich. Huh? So with I, you, we, and they, we have an auxiliary in negative, which is going to be don't plus the verb. In infinitive, the verb is going to be, the auxiliary is going to be don't.
Teacher, because is finally in runes, like
Sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat?
because
Why?
why
Why?
why runes al finally, una S.
Because we talk about third person. When we mention another person who is not me, you, or they, we have to add an S or ES in verbs. Yes?
Okay.
It's just the grammar, it's just the structure. Yeah, so that is in negative. For example, I don't work. We don't watch movies in the week. They don't eat sushi. Yeah. He doesn't have girlfriend. She doesn't do homework. It doesn't run in the street. It doesn't run in the street. That would be the negative. For question, then we have zoo plus the subject plus the verb to be. Sorry, Siri, I don't need you. The verb to be, no, very infinitive.
Eso no suena muy bien.
I don't know what happened to Siri. Apologize for that. And the question form, of course, because hay que hacerla grande. And what would be for he, she, it? ¿Qué sería por he, she, it? El auxiliar
Doesn't.
doesn't is a negative in question,
Does.
does only. Correct. Let me close my camera here. For example, I can say, do you like apples? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do they eat pizza? Yes, they do. No, they don't. But what about third person? Does she go to school? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does it have a digital form? No, it doesn't. Or yes, it does. Okay. So this is the present simple, yeah? When we talk about routines, facts, and likes or dislikes, yeah? And only conjugation in third person, only in positive sentences, but negative, we are going to use auxiliaries like don't, do, doesn't, does. Okay. What about the other present continuous? When do we use present continuous? An activity is happening now. We use it to talk about now. Now, describing people. or-
Teacher, ¿puedes subir la hoja, por favor?
It just says present simple.
No, entonces bajarla. Sí, gracias.
I'm going to share this, yeah. Activities happening now. Happening now, sorry. Describing people's station or sometimes future. What are you doing after my class? I'm going home, I'm going to the university, I'm having dinner, etc. Yeah. So how do we form the present continuous? We form with the verb to be, obviously. What is the verb to be? Am, is, are. No? Plus ing verb. It's very important to remember, especially this structure. And complement, of course. Are you, he, she, it, we, they, are. Example, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are. What am I doing? If I ask you, what am I doing? Hello.
I am working, for example.
You're writing.
Something on the computer, no?
Going?
Mhm. Remember, different colors. It's easier here because you know that it's going to be the verb to be, yeah. Yeah, so what is negative here? ¿Cuál sería el negativo? Not,
I'm not.
aren't,
He isn't.
Isn't,
of course. And
she isn't.
aren't. Aren't. Ya, entonces, ¿cómo sería la pregunta más fácil? Con el verb to be, are you listening to the teacher?